Alright guys, so today's video is going to be quite the interesting video because I'm going to have a lot of hot takes and I want you guys to go to the comment section down below. Whether you guys agree with me or disagree with me, just let me know your thoughts because I always like to read the comments down below and always engage with my subscribers. So guys, let's not waste any time, and by the way, huge shout out to Emma and Game Press for making this tier list, because I know it's not easy to make a tier list. You guys will always, whether you guys make a tier list, you guys have to please the whole audience, and that's just not going to happen. That's not the way life works. You can't please everybody. So huge shout out to them for taking in the criticism as well. So let's not waste any time. And also, by the way, if you guys do enjoy the content and you guys find value in today's video, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button because it's free, and also consider hitting that subscribe button. But guys, let's not waste any time. Like I said, we do have a lot of hot takes in today's video. So here we have a brand new tier list. Of course, we got the brand new Android 17 and 18, as well as Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, but that's not really what I want to talk about. We will get to them and the tier list in general, but I have a few hot takes. For starters, here's one of them, okay? So we see Z tier here, or I'm sorry, God tier. We have Ultra, Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken, and Goku, which I 100% agree. He definitely deserves to be in his own God tier. He's pretty much a Vegito Blue 2.0. on roids. I mean, honestly, it's pretty insane. But here's one hot topic, one hot take that I have is I don't think Android 17 and 18 is that good in order to be placed second best unit in the game. I just don't think so. I don't feel it. I'm not really as scared of playing 17 and 18 as I am, for example, a 14 star. If I'm facing a 14 star Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus a 14 star, LF Android 17 and 18, I'd be much more scared and wary of the Gogeta. That's just my take on it. Whether it's a hot take, actually, it's not even a hot take. A lot of you guys do agree with me because I know I ran a poll on that. So I still do think that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is better than Super Saiyan. I was about to say Super Saiyan Androids. That'd be pretty cool though. No, Android 17 and 18 or Android 35, whatever you guys want to call it, right? So Perfect Cell being at the number 3 slot, I would have to probably, it's a tough one, man. It really is. Oh man, this is going to be a lot of hot takes. Okay, so I would leave him there. He's really good. It's insane how he was not even like S tier. He was tier 1 before, right? And one equipment and bam, he just jumped up to the 3rd best unit of the game according to Game Press. So, I don't have too much to say there. He's very scary. He does punish revival units, and that's my second hot take here, guys. If we just scroll down, we'll get to this a little bit here on the top for a second, but let's scroll down to S tier. S tier, we see 3 revival units down here. 3 not revival, I'm sorry, which we'll get to in just one bit, but 3 endurance units. We see endurance, obviously, LF, Future Gohan, Sword of Hope Trunks, and Full Power Jiren here. Now, I have something to say about endurance units. Endurance units don't exist anymore, and what I mean by that is that their stock dramatically dropped, and revival units stock dramatically risen, whatever you guys want to say. But honestly, I feel like endurance is not even a thing anymore, just due to the fact that obviously Android 17 and 18 nullifies endurance. Full Power Frieza nullifies endurance. You could tap attack him, you could Rising Rush, and you can nullify the endurance. That's not even endurance is not even a factor anymore, honestly. The thing with endurance is that, when you have an endurance unit, there's a side effect to that character in terms of defense of some sort, right? Or there's like a knockback, for example, for example, right? LF, obviously Future Gohan is a little bit squishy, so he has endurance, so that kind of makes up for it. Sword of Hope Trunks, you need multiple future units to activate that endurance. Full Power Jiren, he only becomes good after the endurance, or he only becomes better after the endurance, right? So if you eliminate the endurance, they're handicapped, right? And like I said, these 2 units right here, Full Power Frieza and androids, LF androids, they nullify that. You could just literally pop your Rising Rush, whatever you guys change to, they would, get punished for that. Now, revival units, on the other hand, I believe its stock is risen a little bit. In terms of, there's not too much revival units except for, this blue Frieza right here, which is, really good. I still think that this blue Frieza, and correct me if I'm wrong down below, or let me know your guys' opinions down below as well, but I think I would push this Frieza down here. So I would push this Frieza down here where Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is. I think this is showing for you guys. I'm sorry, there you go. So I would push this Blue Frieza down where Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is, and I would leave it as it is. I'll leave it as it is. You know, Ultra Gogeta did fall off a little bit. I still think he's around this area. I still think he's lethal, dangerous, 14-star Gogeta, fully decked out equipment, blast armor, you know, blue cards, 24/7 locking ability. I don't care if this Angel Frieza right here counters him. I don't care. One character is not going to knock off Super Saiyan, Super Gogeta, in my personal opinion. It's not knocked off. It's still Z tier, by the way. So I still think he's around this area right here, in between this little mix of characters. I don't think he fell off that much. That's just another hot take of mine. So a few hot takes. I think that, you know, Android 17 and 18 come back in 2 months. Come back in 2 months when the featured bonus, you know, units are not featured anymore, like 17 and 18. They're going to fall off down here, I would say, low Z or high S, I would say, right? And another really cool thing that I noticed is that Super Saiyan God, you know, Zenkai Vegeta, everybody was always talking smack about him when his Zenkai first came out. Everybody's like nagging, like, wow, they didn't change anything. He's just the same character, but a little bit better. And then he was like, oh, he's not even S tier. He's tier 1. I'm like, no, guys, he's really good. He's still really good. He's still got to get, you know, I mean, his team got better with Future, obviously, right? But God Key is still pretty solid as well. And by the way, we're all waiting for MUI Goku. So I think his stock is going to rise even more when MUI Goku comes out, assuming he's not green, right? Which I don't think he's going to be green. Yeah, you know, endurance units fell off. I feel like revival units such as this Frieza stock went up, as well as maybe even this, you know, Movies Gohan revival. You know, I have this Gohan 14 stars maxed out, fully decked out Z plus tier equipment, and he doesn't do that much damage unless he's, obviously transformed. Then he does a little bit more, and he's a little bit squishy too. So he doesn't do too much with his kit as well, kind of bare boned in my personal opinion. So I understand why he's down there. Now let's talk about Gamma 1, Gamma 2. I'm surprised Gamma 1 is better than Gamma 2, because before the previews, everybody is saying, oh, Gamma 2 is going to be much better on paper. Look at Gamma 2, and then boom, Gamma 1's better. So don't go ahead and listening to people like, you know, YouTubers or even me, to be honest with you guys. Just test them out for yourselves. You know, see if they're good or not. Honestly, like, don't go falling into the hype, because I remember when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta first came out, everybody's talking smack about him. I'm like, he's not that bad like you guys are talking smack about him. People place him tier 2, tier 3, even without that, obviously, that godly equipment that he had. I don't think he was that bad. I just don't think he was that bad. His kit in general was really good. At least tier 1 unit, in my personal opinion. But people dragged him down to the dirt. And then all of a sudden, boom, oh, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's God or whatever. And another example of why not to listen to the community sometimes and listen to yourself. I remember when, this is a separate from the tier list, but I remember when, you know, do you guys remember when co-op had this issue where if your partner got disconnected, the match would just end mid-match and you would get disconnected and you would have to start co-op all over again? That was the most painful thing I'd ever have to endure in Dragon Ball Legends, to be honest. It really sucked. And then I complained about it on Twitter. Like, I shouted out to the skies, like, to Dragon Ball Legends to fix that and to just add in a bot. Now they added in a bot. You don't get disconnected. If your buddy gets disconnected, you don't get disconnected. You just get replaced by a bot. Everybody's saying, no, DB Zoom, no, that can't happen because people exploit. I'm like, no, people are not going to exploit co-op, bro. People are not going to exploit that. And then surely enough, the game is 10 times, or co-op is 10 times better. It still sucks, but it's 10 times better than obviously having to restart the whole match all over again after disconnected. My point is, don't listen to the community. Listen to yourselves. Break it down, and then you guys can, you know, let your opinions come in first, and then have everybody else's opinion. And that's a general life lesson, to be honest. And then have your opinions, everybody's opinions, you know, kind of like, you know, form with yours. So don't form your opinions with others. Let others' opinions form with yours. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you guys want to take a look at this tier list, by all means, go to Game Press. Obviously, I'll scroll down a little bit. I don't want to cover absolutely everything. Whis up there, yeah, Whis is not bad. I'm not a real big fan of Whis, to be honest. I feel like there's a big drop off after S tier, to be honest with you guys. But this is all going to change in 3 weeks, 4 weeks from now when the anniversary comes around. So can't wait for that. MUI Goku. By the way, if MUI Goku comes out, hopefully he's straight up, you know, a G and up here in Z tier. I really do hope that. But guys, I don't want to make the video too long. I want to dish it out to you guys. I want to head some sleep. And yeah, like I said, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. It's free. If you guys want to do support the channel a little bit further, there's always that super thanks button down below next to the like button as well. And subscribe if you guys haven't already, if you guys did find value in today's video. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go sleep. Have a good one. Peace.